guys, this is Miss Lollipop and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. So I don't know if you guys heard, but there was this new amazing mod that just recently came out. It's called the Dynamic Teen Life mod and it's made by A Deep Indigo. It's basically this huge mod that adds so much gameplay to teenagers and really expands on teenagers in general and also on the high school years pack. So I'm really excited to show it off to you guys and show you all the features and everything they will bring to you. Also, this mod just recently came out to the public as well, which is great, so everybody can get their hands on it. So you guys can go ahead and check out the link in the description if you want to go ahead and download it. But let's go ahead and check out the information on the Patreon post, and then we'll go ahead and hop right into game and check out all the features in game. So there are currently 6 modules, a core and 3 optional modules. You don't have to install all of them. You know, if you don't want one, you can always remove it, which is great. We love that. One of the new features is that you get new journal entries. So loads of new options are available in the journal and it can affect your Sims character values. Your Sims will still have mood swings, but they're altered to be less powerful, so they won't result in emotional death. Now, let me tell you, the amount of teens that I've had that have died from embarrassment, you know, from, I don't know, you know, random mood swings that teens get, like they're really angry and they feel really fired up and then they die of anger. That bothers me to my core, okay? Like, that's just so unrealistic. People don't just like drop dead because they're super angry. I mean, it has happened before, but like it's very rare, you know. My Sims are doing it like they're dropping like flies, you know. There's also a mental health module, so Sims can talk to others about their feelings. They can seek help with the counselor on the phone. They can also attend support groups, and they can call the hotline to speak with somebody when their emotions get the better of them, which is great. And one of my favorite things about this mod is also the more after school activities. Now you can see a little snippet of it in here. It adds a bunch of new after school activities, and it also makes it, but for your Sims to be able to get into the after school activity, they actually have to go into a tryout. So the new after school activities that this mod brings is the Adventure Club, which will require Snowy Escape, the Arts and Crafts Club, Mock Trial Team, Performing Arts Club, STEM Club, Student Council, and Swim Team, and all of those are base game compatible, which is great. There's also a new popularity system. So when you get into the household, your Sims will automatically get assigned whether they're popular or not. They'll be assigned a ranked based on loads of different factors, whether it's traits, skills, social group, fame, followers, after school activity, household net worth, and loads of different things. Also have new interactions, so they can, you know, boast about being popular or tease others about being not being popular and things. And Sims will also have varying feelings on whether they actually care if they're popular. So some Sims won't care, some Sims will care, and some Sims are indifferent, so they don't, you know, they're not really phased either way. So the new popularity ranks are very popular, popular, not popular, unpopular, or very unpopular. So the benefits of being popular are that you get high success of social interactions. They have a strong desire to interact with other popular Sims. They get loads of invitations to parties and things like that. Higher chances of success in friendships and romances, and it's also easier to enter into social groups. And the disadvantage of being unpopular can include all the opposites of those, so like social disadvantage, less success in relationships. Another module of this mod is like a revamp on romantic life. So now parents have a say whether your teens can actually date or not. To be able to start dating, your Sims have to ask permission for this. After they've been approved or, you know, disapproved from their parents, they can choose to go on a forbidden date. And if they get caught, they'll also get told off as well. They can get grounded and things like that. And you guys might have heard me talking about social groups a little bit. This mod also includes social groups. So your Sims are put into a group where they'll like interact specifically more with Sims in that group. The groups are the Womp Jocks, the Artist Collectives, the Nerd Brains, the Rebel Rousers, the Floaters, and the Cool Llamas. And there's also rival groups, so some groups are rival to others as well. Again, Sims will automatically get placed into a social group, but you can change this as well. And Sims can also interact with other social groups and ask to join another one. Some other things that this mod includes are the ability for your Sims to be invited to a bunch more parties. It can include the bonfire party, a sleepover, movies, concerts, experimenting, hookup, and school games. Your Sims can also ask for permission to go out to these places that they get invited to. If your permission is denied from your parent, then your sim can actually sneak out. And if they do successfully sneak out, they won't get reprimanded. But if they don't manage to sneak out successfully, then they will be reprimanded and could also be grounded as well. You can also send your sims into some rabbit holes so they go and, you know, interact with other sims, but you don't have to play as them. Some other places that you can send them to are the college fair. You can send them on the date. You can send them to the debate club. You can send them to experiment with friends, which will have your sims come back potentially drunk or high if you have the base mental drugs mod installed. Your sims can go out on a group date. They can hang out at the mall. They can hook up. They can go to life skills classes. They can also go to prom, so if you don't want to go with them. They can also go to the school newspaper club, and they can also go to shop classes. Some of the final things to this mod is that there is now the gossip and rumors interaction. You can now gossip about classmates, and you can also spread nasty rumors about them. And if another sim overhears you doing it, they can also like get upset about it as well, and their relationship will go down, which I absolutely love. There's also a few different add-ons for packs in case you guys already had that. So for example, the Get Famous add-on also has the audition requirements to the drama club so that it matches this mod's requirements. The high school years add-on also does the same thing, but for the high school years. So the tryouts for the chess team or the computer team or the cheerleading, whatever it is. It also adds the ability for popularity to influence the prom court. I think that is pretty much covering all the features that this mod comes with. For this mod, you will need the Lumpy News mood pack to be installed as well. So you need to make sure you go ahead and install this if you want to. And also the pack requirements for this mod are base game and parenthood. So you have to have those. The add-ons you can choose not to install if you don't have Get Famous or high school years. All right, so let's go ahead and hop right into game and go ahead and check out these features in our own game to see how they play out, because I'm really interested to see how they affect our sims' lives. All right, so I'm in the household with my high school years household. You guys might have seen the series on this. If you haven't, go ahead and check it out in the right top hand eye. It's a really fun series so far, and there's loads of teen drama and stuff. But the first thing that I wanted to check out is the journal. So we can go into game and buy our sims a journal. It's just the normal journal that came with Parenthood, I believe it is. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it for Blue. And normally on the journal, the only thing you can do is write in your journal, hide the journal, put it in your inventory, or put it away. They're the only things you can do. But now this mod adds so many different features. Some of them like writing a positive summary of the day, writing a negative summary, writing nice things about friends and family, writing something mean. I'm gonna have Blue complain about everyone and everything, and I'm pretty sure depending on what your sims actually, depending on what your sims actually write in the journal, it's actually lowering her emotional control. It's not really helping with her emotional control. As you can see, Blue's character values are just like all over the place anyways, but just add to them, I guess. And you can also see that she has a mood lip about the journal as well. So the pen hitting the pad really helps Blue relieve her emotions and get it all out. Now, if we go ahead and have a look in our Sims Simology panel, we can actually find out a little bit of information about our Sims. So first up, we actually have the information that Blue is not popular or unpopular. So she kind of sits in the middle. She's a neutral rank. So, she can go either way from here. Blue also is in the Nerd Brain social group. So they embrace geek cultures about everything. They don't care what you call us. You're not even on our level mentally. So they're like, they're up there in the brains. And I got a little notification when I first joined the household as well. And it says, Blue is indifferent to being popular, so she doesn't really care either way whether she's popular. But Vanessa, she also cares about being popular, which definitely makes sense for Vanessa. Since she's like a party animal, she's also very outgoing and a perfectionist, so she feels the need to, be up there. But she is not popular or unpopular, so she started off at a neutral level, which I quite like. It means I can send my sims to school and hopefully work on their popularity whilst they're there. But I like the fact that both of them are very different and feeling different things about their popularity levels as well. I really like that. So we was reading a little bit about the mental health module, and I was saying that there was actually a support group that your sims can go to. So you can go ahead and have a look on the phone, and on the social section there's the attend teen support group. So if I go ahead and click on it on Blue, I think it's actually going to send her off to a rabbit hole to go to attend this support group. Okay, right. So now if I have my sim go to join an after school activity, here we go. Okay, so as you can see in the after school activity section, because my sim was already in cheerleading, it doesn't actually give her the option to do the cheerleading tryout. Normally it would, but as you can see, all the others have got a little lock symbol next to them, and I can't even have my sim join the after school activity straight away because it says that they need to try out and be invited first. To be able to actually try out for these, obviously your sim can do it in person, or they can also go to the business section of their phone, click the after school activities menu, which we're going to go ahead and do. And then it opens up this page just here. And this is where your sim can actually just do tryouts like directly over the phone instead of actually meeting somebody in real life. So your sim can try out to all these different ones, but your sim can only access a few of them after school between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. But some of them are available all the time. So I'm going to have Blue go and make computer team website page for a tryout to see if she can get into the computer team. It says tryouts for this activity are available on the computer under the career menu. So if we now go onto the computer and we have a look in career, yeah, there it is. Okay, make computer team website page. So this is going to be like our tryout. I guess if they like approve of the website that she makes, she'll get on the team. Okay, so it takes a while, but obviously making a website page, I can imagine, doesn't just happen overnight. So we have to wait a little bit for her to finish up with that. And it says, congrats, Blue, your tryout went very well. And if you like, you're invited to join the team by asking one of the team members or signing up via the phone or computer. So now if I have a go on business and join an after school activity, now there should be the option for computer team members to be unlocked for Blue, so she can go ahead and join it. As you can see, all the others are locked for her. She can't do any of them because she hasn't tried out yet. Okay, so I just had Vanessa turn up to school and it is 3 p.m. So if I go ahead and click on the after school activity section, now you can see that everything is available for her to try out to. So I think I'm gonna have her do the attend cheer team trials and have her go off and do that. Okay, so that option means that she just goes off to a rabbit hole and does it herself. So she can either do that and then also get in. Another way for Vanessa to try out is actually just go over to a cheer mat. And now you can see there is the option to try out cheer for cheer team member. Any of the cheer members that are currently on the lot will be an option. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the team captain, which is actually Olivia. Okay, here we go. So Olivia is actually on her way, I think. I think she's walking through the school to come and watch us. But in the meantime, I think Vanessa's just going to do it for herself. And yeah, she's going to try out just by herself. And it says that her triumph went very well. So we was having a look at social groups and it did say that it put Vanessa in the cool llamas, which means she's at the top social group. She's like, you know, well established, everything like that. So I want to go talk to Melina, who is one of her friends. And it looks like Melina is in the Womp Jocks, because if I go ahead and hover over her, it says she can ask to join the Womp Jocks instead. But I can also have Vanessa come and ask how to be popular to Melina as well. I'm going to have her do that and let's see if Melina has any tips for Vanessa to work her way up the social system. It's a superficial designation that doesn't mean anything. So it seems like because Melina has maybe because Melina doesn't care about being popular, that would be her answer. But maybe somebody else who actually would care about being popular would have a different answer for Vanessa as well. There's also the option to spread rumor about a classmate. And obviously if they overhear it at the time, their relationship can also dip. And I see, who do I see? Okay, I see Madison over there. So you know what? I'm going to go to Melina and I'm going to go and start a nasty rumor about Madison, who is currently in here with us. I think she's spreading like a nasty rumor about somebody dying or something. Oh yeah. Okay, so because she was just walking out of the school, so she did overhear. It says now that Madison is hurt, so she feels wronged by Vanessa. She has a hurt sentiment, so she's like very upset and that she heard that rumor as well. And Vanessa also said, I heard Madison was expelled from every other school and coppered out is the last result before boarding school. Love that. Okay, so Vanessa asked to join the Womp Jocks and it looks like she said yes. Of course she can join. You're just the type of sim we'd love to have in our social group. Now she's changed from the Cool Llamas to the Womp Jocks. And it actually looks like socially accepted. Vanessa was accepted into the social group they wanted to join by its members. It feels so good to find a group of like-minded sims who accept sims for who they are. She also has a proud moodlet because tryouts went great and she showed off her awesome skills and she made the cheer team as well, which is great. I love it when we get custom moodlets because that adds like so much for me personally. So we was also talking about the rabbit hole lot, so you can send your teen sims to, so you don't have to play as them, but they'll go and like come back with moodlets and things. So on the entertainment system, you can go ahead and click on teen activities, and on here I can send up to 6 sims to go and do an activity, and I can go send them off to loads of different things. We can go to a college fair, we can go on a date, we can go to the debate club, we can also go and experiment with friends, go on group dates, hookups, we can actually go to prom. I'm gonna send them to experiment with friends, which is actually like the I'm pretty sure if you've got Basements with Drugs installed, which I do, there is a potential for them to come back like high or drunk or something like that. So I'm gonna go send all of them off, and we'll see if Blue or Vanessa come back with a moodlet saying whether they tried anything new while they were gone. Okay, right, so Vanessa just got back, and okay, what does it say? Codeine afterglow. Vanessa is sobering up yet still feels a little relaxed from sipping lean. Experimenting uncertainty. Vanessa isn't sure how she feels about all this experimenting. She's feeling embarrassed. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can wait around for a little while, because I want to see if any of my teens get invited to one of the invitations, you know, like a hookup or a sleepover or whatever it is. So I'm going to try and wait around a little bit to see if I get a pop-up for an invitation. Hopefully I do, and I'll be able to show you guys that. Blue decided that she was going to go through a phase where she is having a mood swing and she wants to wear black. Now, if we actually have a look, it says +10 misunderstood moodlet. So normally in game, obviously the misunderstood moodlet isn't a thing. The sad moodlet is. So obviously if your sim has +10 sad, they're very likely to just be able to die. But having +10 misunderstood is not something that your sim can die from. So it definitely makes sense that your sim is like overwhelmed by this mood swing that they're having as a teenager, but it's not overwhelming enough that they could just straight up die from it, you know? Which I think is great, because it changes the moodlet for it. So it looks like that is how it stops your sims from dying from, like, you know, severe mood swings. Okay, so my sim did just get an invitation to go to a little get-together before prom, but I'm pretty sure this is something that normally comes in the high school years pack. I don't think this is something that you get in the modded version, but I'm gonna go and pick Blue to come and join us to see if we can go to this like before prom thing. Okay, so it just brought us here, and also I don't know if you guys see, but Vanessa actually has the interaction possibility to apologize to Madison. Now, if you remember, she spread that nasty rumor about Madison, and obviously she overheard. So we can actually have her go over to Maddie and try to apologize for what she said. She was very upset about it, but it looks like she did accept her apology, which is great. I'm glad that it does like add that little option between the two sims as well. So what I thought was really cool is if your sims gets put into a social group that you don't really think matches them, you know, maybe the traits got it wrong, or maybe it just wasn't what you really imagined your sim being in. So you can go ahead and shift click on your sim with testing cheats enabled true on, and there's now an option to do dynamic teen life cheats. And now I can reset my sim social group, I can reset their popularity, I can also choose their dating preferences, choose their popularity. So for example, if I choose their popularity, I can say that the sim cares, does not care, or is indifferent to popularity. And there's also the options to reset social group, for example. So if I go ahead and click on that, this time she's in the Rebel Rousers, so it's gone ahead and placed her in there. They don't really care, they get together, they do what they want, who cares what you're going to do about it. So it's kind of like the villainous social group, you know, but you can go ahead and reset it multiple times or change it to what you think would match your sim. So unfortunately I couldn't get any of the pop-ups for the invitation for the parties, but that can be something that you guys go ahead and check out in your own games to see if your sims actually managed to sneak out without getting caught. I'm really excited to hopefully see some in my own game. So obviously I play Sims on my stream, and I also play on YouTube as well, so I'll see if I maybe get a pop-up in any of my gameplays. Please let me know what you thought in the comments section below, whether you like the idea of this mod, whether there's anything that you don't like about it, maybe you want something expanded on. I'm really interested in your guys' opinions on this mod. Personally, I think it's a massive game changer. I love AE Deep Indigo's mods. All of them are my absolute favorites. I use them all the time in game, and there's so many great ones that like are staples in my game. Remember to go ahead and leave this video a like if you did enjoy it, subscribe if you are new, and hit the little notification bell next to it. You get notified every single time I upload. notified, which means you don't miss any of the videos on my channel. Also, remember to go ahead and follow me on my Twitch channel right here. I stream 4 times a week and I play Sims. I play a Whimsy Stories challenge, and I also play my own legacy challenge that I've made as well. There's loads of drama, loads of fun. So if you guys like Sims gameplay, go ahead and check that out as well. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will speak to you all in the very next one. I love you all. Bye, guys.